YouTube is day by day changing my life as of right now, man. Like, I still can't believe I'm in a brand new pickup truck, bro. Like, it don't even feel real, bro. Like, what? I am about to move out of low income for the first time in my entire life because I can finally afford to thanks to YouTube. But everything looks good, right? I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with y'all. I know all of this looks good, seeing people accomplish all these things from YouTube. I used to be one of those people, right? I was just like you, watching other big creators, live out this nice life and get all these views, and it seemed like life is perfect for them, right? But what a lot of people don't tell y'all is that it's not just all this cracked up to be for real, man. And I'm just keep it all the way 100 with y'all because, I'm a realist, right? I live my life with what's happening right here, right now. Like, I live like realistic type time, right? So before any of y'all like try to jump into the YouTube thing or jump into entrepreneurship, man, I need y'all to hear me out. I'm about to give y'all a little backstory on how this almost ruined my life pursuing this, right? And how 90% of people ain't even gonna get any type of success on YouTube or as an entrepreneur, right? It takes very, very few people make it here, right? And it ain't even all the way guaranteed that I'm gonna continue to be successful at this. So I just wanna just keep it all the way 100 with y'all in this video real quick. I'm gonna get straight to the point, just straight to it, y'all. So, I've been the type of person over the years who could never keep a stable job, which was by far one of the worst mistakes I could have ever made, right? And I was just like a lot of y'all. I'm watching all these big YouTubers, looking at the lifestyle, and I'm like, damn, I want that, right? I hated the 9 to 5, right? I hated everything about working for somebody else, having to be on somebody else's time. I hated from all of my income to depend on somebody else, right? I hated that. I know how it feels, especially in our generation, right? I'm 27 years old. We are in a generation where we all want to work for ourselves. We all want to be entrepreneurs. We all want to be YouTubers, right? But the reality is, man, is that a lot of us never get here, right? And I feel like I'm here because I took a lot of very stupid risks, right? By constantly quitting jobs, right? And trying to just focus on YouTube, right? I quit jobs to focus on this even when I wasn't making no money on here. Let me tell you how stupid that was. I was broke. I constantly had to ask my mom for money. I could never afford to move out of low income. Like, I've been in low income the last 5 years of my life because I could never hold a job. I could never afford to move into market rate. And I got a son. You know what I'm saying? So it was times where chasing entrepreneurship and trying to be a YouTuber almost made me a little crazy, bro. Like, I was just throwing my life away, throwing opportunities away, trying to focus on this even when I wasn't making no money, right? And so that's what I want to tell y'all, man. Like, I know it looks good now, but the backstory to how I got here is not as pretty as it may look on camera, right? Like, there's so much pain behind the momentum I got on my channel. There's so much pain behind getting this truck. There's so much pain behind finally about to move, right? Y'all don't even know the half of the backstories between everything that's happening, right? And I know that I've been mentioning for anybody who wanted to do YouTube, I've been trying to give y'all tips because I don't want y'all to go through the hard times and the pain and the struggling and the failure. So for anybody who are trying to pursue YouTube, I've just been trying to give y'all tips. If you use strategy, it'll help you out a lot more, right? But I ain't gonna touch too much on that. But you have to keep a job, y'all. I'm telling you, chasing fast money is not worth it half the time because a lot of people don't get here. Now, if I'm being 100% honest with y'all, I don't know exactly how my channel started picking up this momentum, right? Like I said, I feel like it's strategy, but I know that sometimes it's gonna be a little bit of luck, right? And that's the most honest I can be with y'all, right? Strategy definitely works, right? Strategy can get you ahead, right? But I've done crazy content to try to give views, bro. Right, I made myself look very, very stupid, irresponsible. I made a lot of stupid decisions. I used to literally work jobs just to quit them for content, right? I used to, bro, like, I can't, like, it goes so deep on the type of content that I did trying to get some views, bro. Like, I wouldn't recommend it to people, right? So if you can find a good strategy to get some views the right way, right, without making yourself look crazy, and things like that, I would definitely recommend doing that. I wouldn't say put all of your time and attention on YouTube or being an entrepreneur without having a backup plan, right? I would strongly recommend every single one of y'all to go to school, right? Get a better education, to hold and maintain a stable, good paying job, no matter what. A lot of people gonna go into this and think that y'all gonna make all this money quick. It ain't gonna be that fast, right? And I know I've been telling y'all in some of my lives, in some of my past videos, that you can make money if you use strategy and you stay consistent. That's true. But I always told y'all in those videos, do not leave your job, bro. You have to focus on your job and keep a good backup plan on top of this, because 90% of people ain't gonna make it to this point. And it's no guarantee that I'm gonna continue to see this momentum. I'm not gonna say success. I'm nowhere near successful on YouTube. I'm just happen to be making some decent money right now, right? But there's plenty of stories of people who got a little bit of success on YouTube and just fell off, right? I'm sure that can happen to me, right? It can happen to anybody, right? And so that's why I have a job, my wife have a job, and I'm about to start a new job actually at the car dealership. I'm about to be a salesperson, which I should be starting there in the next couple of days. And the point is, you have to keep a stable job when pursuing entrepreneurship. And I used to be one of the people that tell y'all that a job was never gonna get you nowhere in life. I used to genuinely believe that, bro. Like, I used to feel like a job will never get you nowhere, right? That's not true. You budget your money right and you plan out your life the right way, a job can help you accomplish a lot of things, right? But you have to continue to try to at least find better opportunities year by year, right? You don't want to work at the same job making the same amount of pay for years down the line, right? If you want to work at a job, you have to at least try to move up, right? Or find another higher paying job, right? But consistency, good work ethic will take you a long way in life, right? And I wish I would learn that very, very soon, because, like I said, I was completely broke, just not keeping jobs, trying to chase entrepreneurship. And I know, like, it looks good right now, right? The whole thing, the new truck and the decent amount of views, it all looks good, bro. But if I'm being honest around this truck, man, like, if I could go take back the last 5 years of my life, I would change it 100%, right? Like I said, I was almost crazy about this, bro. Like, and I used to wonder why everybody used to, like, make me seem like I was a bad guy or something like that. But when I actually look back at some of my content, right, I'm like, damn, bro, I do look kind of crazy, right? I'm sitting there telling people to quit their jobs and all this while I'm living in low income. You know what I'm saying? Telling people to get on YouTube and all. Like, it was stupid, bro. I would never recommend that to y'all. So ain't nobody else gonna tell this to y'all. Like, real life, I'm living it, right? I'm seeing what it feels like to make a little bit of money on YouTube, but I also know that this money ain't guaranteed for the next 6 months, right? And this is why I'm not completely relying on this, and I will never go back to being completely relying on this, right? Because it can change, right? And all the money that I'm making, I'm saving it, bro. I'm not investing in nothing right now. I'm not putting money nowhere. All my money is saved right now, right? I'll worry about investing later, right? I'm just trying to make sure I don't ever go back to being broke, right? I don't ever want to go back to being that. So other YouTubers that tell y'all to quit y'all jobs, man, do not listen to them, bro. Don't do that. Don't believe the hype when it comes to the whole YouTube thing, man. Because it can change in the snap of a finger. And like I said, 90% of people ain't even gonna get monetized. 90% of people ain't gonna make no real money, right? It almost, like, you almost gotta be crazy about this, bro. Right? And it's something I probably should have mentioned before, man, but now I'm just kind of, I got time to think and really just pay attention to what's going on the internet and in my own life and things like that, bro. Like, it might not even be worth it, bro. I ain't gonna tell y'all, bro. This might not even be worth it. But if you ask me right now, if you ask me right now if I could go back and pursue YouTube or go back and pursue keeping a stable job, I would take the job any day. Because let me tell y'all this real quick. if I would have kept a job over the last 5 years, a stable job at a good company, I probably would have grew, right? I probably would have had some stable income. I would have never been through stages where I've been completely broke. I would have still been able to get a truck, right? I would have probably been out of low income, right? It took me all this time to finally make some decent money, to finally get a truck, to finally move out. I could have been had that keeping a stable job, right? Could have been had it. But no, I wanted to be like everybody else. I didn't want to work a 9 to 5, bro. It's important. It's very important, y'all. So I just don't want y'all making the same mistakes I made, and I definitely don't want y'all looking at me like this is like this is where it's at, because it's not, bro. Don't. I'm making some decent money right now, and it is definitely life-changing money. I'm definitely making more than me and my wife at our jobs combined, right? Combined as of right now, but there's no guarantee that will stay the same long term, right? That's the thing. That's what I'm trying to get at for y'all, man. So don't let this fool you. And you can understand, if you do get into YouTube or entrepreneurship or anything like that, like, you will start to understand why some of these creators, including myself, will go to extreme lengths to get views, right? Because without views, we don't make any money, right? That's why people do all this crazy stuff. They start fake beefs with people. They start gossiping, and they start, hopping on trends and things like that. Like, you have to do those things. That's why I've been telling y'all, like, you have to do whatever you have to do to get views if you want to pursue this, right? You have to be on savage mode, bro. Like, that's the only way you survive on the internet, bro. You have to stay relevant. And sometimes you will have to do things that'll make you just look like you ain't got no morals, bro. And it'll make you look crazy. It'll make you look immature, childish. But some people don't care. Some people do that to just not have to work a job. You know what I'm saying? I was one of those people that was willing to do whatever just to not have to clock in at a job. But now, I'm glad I'm where I'm at now, but the journey to get here was not worth it, bro. It's not. And just for it's not going to be guaranteed long term, I wouldn't recommend it, bro. I wouldn't recommend it. But if you want to go into this, use strategy is your best bet, bro. If you know what you're doing, right, it'll be easier. But have some morals when you go into this, bro. Have some type of stability, have a backup plan, go and get an education, right? I've been telling y'all, like, if you know what you're doing, then it'll be easier to accomplish whatever, right? Don't go into something blindly or putting all your eggs in one basket. That is not the way to go. Me personally, I'm gonna keep doing this right now because it's making the money and I'm not dependent on it. That's the thing, right? I was completely dependent on this at one time. Not a smart move, bro. It is not a smart move. So these other people ain't gonna tell y'all the real, bro. This comes from somebody who's I'm currently at this day, like, still in low income, right? I'm planning to move very, very soon, right? And I know what it's like to be broke, bro. Right? And even right now, I'm still scared, bro. I'm terrified that this junk might just go. It might just leave, right? I'm scared that the money just gonna go right back down. So, I'm not making the same mistake twice. I depended on this, put all my eggs in one basket plenty of times before. I'm not making that same mistake again, right? So now I'm about to get into car sales, and luckily the place where I'm about to start working at, they don't allow me to record, right? Because it don't help me bring business to them, bring business to myself. So it's a lot of money that go into car sales. So I think I'm gonna do really good there. But the point is, like, I'm doing car sales to, because I know I can make some really good money, right? That'd be some stable income on top of the YouTube thing, right? So, I just want to keep it all the way real with y'all, man. I'm still living and I'm still learning, bruh. And my job here is to get views and to stay relevant. That's how I'm gonna make money. So I still gotta make my money as well. For as long as I can, that's the most realist I can be with y'all, man. But sometimes it's not even worth what you have to do to even make the money that I'm making out here. The journey is not worth it. The looking crazy is not worth it. I don't know, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. But life is just a crazy game, bro. But, I ain't gonna lie, the money, it's a good feeling, bro. To see money I've never seen before by just posting videos on the internet, it can really mess with somebody's mind, bro. It'll really make you think, like, damn, bro, like, it's insane. But that's when you don't want to get to that point to where you get too obsessed right? I feel like I'm obsessed with it right now, you know? But, it's, I don't know, yeah. I don't know. I don't ever want to steer anybody in the wrong direction. And I genuinely be trying to give y'all advice for people who want to start YouTube. You know, use strategy. It can be easy to get some views, but if I'm in 100, like, it might not even be worth it, even if you use the strategy, bruh, because it might just not work for everybody. But you just gotta figure out something, man. You gotta figure out what's gonna work for you. Because what worked for me may not work for y'all. You know, work for y'all may not work for me. But, you know, you one thing about YouTube, I can't say you got nothing to lose by just trying it, right? If you got a backup plan, if you got a stable job, you have nothing to lose by doing YouTube. Just everything in the game. It's just, I'm telling y'all, don't rely on this completely. Especially if you ain't making no money, right? Because that can change anytime. I see it every day on YouTube, bro. It's crazy, bro. But yeah, I be scared, bro. I be terrified, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm terrified right now. Like, and this shit might change any day, any minute. But, you know, I'm just capitalize off it for as much as I can. You know, I don't think I will ever get to a point where I don't make no money on YouTube. It's just, I'm sure that it's a very strong possibility that my revenue could go back down big time, you know, if I don't continue to get the views. But, we'll see, man. You know, I'm just happy, man. I'm just happy to see some decent money coming in, bro. It's just a different type of feeling, and I deserve it, bro. One thing I can say about myself, man, you know, I made a lot of immature decisions in the past, bro. Like, I believe that I could get to this point, right? But I'm glad that over the course of this journey, that I got smart and I realized that what's important in life, bro, and what's important is long-term stability. You hear me? Long-term stability. And then I feel like a lot of people my age and my generation really need to hear that, bro. Like, don't get too caught up in this stuff, man, without a backup plan. You know, it ain't all it's cracked up to be, man. You don't want to be out here, you know, putting your morals on the line, trying to chase some views. It's not a good feeling at all. You know, I don't like none of the videos I've done in my past, bro. I hated some of the videos I did, but sometimes you gotta do that to get views, bro. It's like, is the money worth your morals? Is the money worth looking crazy to the world, to you? To me, it was at one point. You know, that's why now I'm just trying to clean up my content a little bit. I'm trying to make my content more just helpful and informative so people can look at me in an inspirational way. I don't want to be looked at as one of these content creators who's just desperate for views. Even though I can be desperate for views sometimes, every YouTuber can, especially when your money depends on it, right? I'm trying to get out of that bracket, right? And just do helpful content, you know. But I still got a lot of learning to do in life, man. A lot of learning. And who knows, 10 years from now, I may not even be a YouTuber no more. Maybe I might take my talent somewhere else. Maybe I might get into acting, doing movies or something like that. But if YouTube continue to make decent income like this long term, if I'm able to maintain it, then yeah, I'm never going to stop it. But I'm never going to be completely dependent on this, man. I just want to help y'all, man. And I'm just being real, bro. I'm just being real for my people out there, man. I know it's a lot of people out there just like me. And, you know, it's hard, man. Life is hard. It can get tough. You know, a lot of people ain't even got places to stay, man. A lot of people ain't got no money. A lot of people can't even find jobs. You know, and I used to take those jobs for granted all the time. You know, sometimes I'd be like, damn, bro, do I even deserve this? You know, I messed up so many opportunities that people would have literally died for, you know. But now it's like, but I can't doubt myself too much. I gotta give myself credit because I believe that I can get to this point. You know, but 5 years of my life is not worth this. I could have been had this money keeping a stable job is basically the point of this video, bro. The money that I'm making now, I would not have chased it if I would have knew I would have to go through all of what I went through just to get to this point. It's not worth it at all, bro. Now, if you can get to this money quick on your journey, great, right? But 5 years of your life and majority of those years you was completely broke, that's not worth getting to this money now, right? Because I could have made this money over the course of working at a job, right? So keep a job is my point. I know I'm a little bit all over the place in this video, man. I just want to, just have a heart to heart with y'all this morning, man, and just let y'all know that this stuff is just not what it seems, man. It looks good, it feels good, but it could be very temporary and it could be gone in a snap of a finger, man. So just, I don't want to keep all the 100 with y'all, man. But I'm human, man. I ain't gonna say all the right things all the time. I ain't gonna do all the right things all the time, but I just know now the smartest moves to make. So I just don't want to mislead anybody or want anybody following my journey or thinking that it's that easy, because it's not, to be honest, right? It's not. And a lot of people ain't gonna get to this point, because I thought I was never gonna get here. I must have just got lucky, right? I'm a real person, man. But some things I gotta do. Just sometimes I just gotta get the views, man. If I don't get the views, I don't make no money. So, but I just want to be 100, man. All the way 100 with my people, man. Life is, so many things can mislead you in life, y'all. For real, people can be misleading. I don't ever want to feel like that. Feel like I'm misleading. So all my old videos, me teaching y'all how to do YouTube and saying YouTube is easy. It's easy to get views when you use strategy and you take other people's content. That's real. That's 100%, right? It's just, I've always made sure to tell y'all to keep a job on the way, so you ain't got nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? Don't go into this with just all your eggs in one basket. It's not worth it, bro. It can be worth it if you figure it out, right? And you got a backup plan, but other than that, nah. I take a job over the last 5 years over this just now YouTube success, or YouTube money, not success. I'm not successful yet, but let's see what the future holds, man. And I didn't even want to get this truck, to be honest with y'all, bro. I did not want to get this truck. I needed a new car. I had no choice but to get a new one. I just didn't want to buy another old car again just to have the same problems. So I had to get something a little bit newer. But, feels good. But, still got to be smart in life, man. Spend your money properly. Do not get things you do not need. Point of this video, y'all, keep a job, bro. Don't go into this blindly. Don't go into this thinking that it's going to change your life with a snap of a finger, because it's not, bro. It almost wasn't worth it for me, Almost wasn't worth it, bro. So, share this video with some of your friends, and, so they can get hip. And if you got it in you, then, you will see some big things happen as an entrepreneur on YouTube and everything. But if you don't got it in you, if you ain't willing to sacrifice some morals, this might not be it for you, man. Like, it really risks a lot doing this, bro, and it's almost not worth it. I'm being real with y'all, so. Yeah, man. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, man. Watch more videos to see the journey. I'm always keep it real on it with y'all, man. And I appreciate you, man, because without you watching, I don't make no money on here. So thank you for being here, and thank you for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. All right.